Yo, y'all, we're sharp type of TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content that we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Yes, that's TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news cues. It's that good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though, big dog. Hit that like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for more of this good content that we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Newsington, you can Usington. The knowledge is not finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with that, tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that good, tap in. You feel me? Hit that notification bell. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. I have a quick little 10-minute intermission in between therapy sessions. Mental health is everything. Go see the lady. I want to let y'all know, though, if you want to be a TNN Trap News Network correspondent, hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX, Trap News Network, and we give you all the information needed to let you know how you can become a part of this Trap News Network family. This is a paid position. Hit me up and let me know what you got going on. We would love to have you a part of the team, man. DM me on Instagram. Let's jump into this content. Luce Cannon calls out, I'm not going to say that, on his lies. Let's get into this content. Let's go.
You know, obviously, I know it's not because of us, but everybody's now trying to spin the narrative that we caused him to not get bail. Isn't that ridiculous?
That is the most dumbest shit in the world.
And it's not funny. It's not funny because this is ridiculous.
What three-way call he used on us?
Right.
He took some my phone time.
Cannon, but even still, I guess it's against the rules to use other people's phone time to get on a call. And
but he be doing that. He be getting minutes and stuff from everybody else.
Exactly. It has nothing to do with you, but everyone's going to make it seem like it has something to do with you because of our live. You know what I'm saying? And they're hating on the live. So it's just the most ridiculous thing in the world. You know, I'm recording this.
To say that people were hating on that live is crazy, considering the fact that nobody even knew it was like your interview. Everybody thought it was a DJ Academics interview.
So I'm gonna put this out because I just feel like it's nonsense that they're making it seem like it's your fault. Mind you, there was other underlying reasons that he did not get his bail, which is very unfortunate because he's an innocent and he did not do any of the things that they're saying that he did. You know, same thing with you. Same thing with you. You're innocent too, and it just sucks that they're using things that you're either within your history or your priors or whatever to hold you in there. But even for him, it's like, yo, you know, he's putting up all the things. He asked for house arrest. He asked for monitoring. He asked for this. He put up $2.3 million, and it just wasn't good enough. This judge was just so hard on him and didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they're targeting our black men. It's really unfortunate.
That's crazy. So he got denied bail?
Yeah, he got denied bail.
Man, I know he's going to be pissed coming in here.
He's going to be very pissed. He had like over 20 supporters in the court, they said, and, you know, he smiled at them after they told him the verdict. So he was in good spirits from there, but I'm sure once he got behind closed doors, I'm sure it hit him, you know, it's just messed up.
Yeah, no, you're going to break down shit. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I've been through that shit twice. You get what I'm saying? So I know the disappointment when it come down to that, when you know that you got a fighting chance and then like it just like break your heart. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I know. You didn't even want to see me after that. You were just like, babe, you know, I wish you didn't come. I wish you didn't fly in because of the very reason. You just didn't want to disappoint. But you know, I'm always gonna be there to support you, baby. You know, and
I know. So man, it just is heartbreaking. But man, when he get in here, I'm gonna just encourage him to we're gonna keep going and stuff like that. But it's hard because it's like being in here, and when we used to our lives and doing things and you know, living a certain life, it gets stripped from you. But at the end of the day, we have to just keep praying and encourage him to do his thing.
Yeah. It's just wild. Just very wild. I don't get it. You know, the system is messed up. They release all kinds of other type of criminals and drug addicts and drug dealers and this, that, and the third. And then, you know, they give them so much mercy, but they can't do the same for you guys. It's just, come on, you know.
He's on camera. Forget that. He's been on these recordings since being in the federal penitentiary or federal holding, wherever he's at, in the custody of the federal government, continuously making threats and calling people out and continuously going off on people. So, yeah, I think that he makes himself look like a danger to society.
It's not right, especially when they don't have much evidence. They don't have much evidence on him. They don't have much evidence on you. And the evidence that they said they had, they struck it from there. So now, wait a second. So now you're taking back the lyrics. You took back the witness or the story you heard from the witness. So then why are you keeping him in there if they have no strong evidence? The same thing with you. You have no recordings on no phone calls, no wiretaps, no nothing. Just hearsay from the internet and from what a witness states. Come on.
It's what he said out of his own mouth. It's not what the internet said, like a blog made up a story about him. These are actually his words, his stories, his sentiments. He said that he did this.
Witness say or whatever like that. It was just based on the story.
Give the dog a bath.
Story that was told.
Well, they're saying they have a alleged corroborating witness. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. And how could you be corroborating if you were allegedly involved in this so-called
from a federal prison?
The so-called crime? You know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't make any sense to me. But I love you, and I hope that you both keep your head up in there. It's just unfortunate. The situation is what it is. Right now people still think you're out from jail, which is really ridiculous. I just don't understand it.
That's the dumbest shit in the world.
Yes.
I'm not really sure where that rumor came from. Somebody sent it to me. I wasn't really paying attention. I was bored in the middle of a live. Hey, let's talk about this. Not really sure that one upset a lot of you guys. You're clickbaiting. I wasn't clickbaiting. We probably missed the beginning of the live where I was asking a genuine question and came in midway through and just assumed. But that's cool. I don't really care. I don't know where that came from. I don't really know where that came from. And if I spread that misinformation, sorry, my bad. I apologize. My bad. I'm sorry. Accountability is there. The accountability is there because I know that you guys are so, it's so important that I care about, me maintaining your respect of complete strangers. Right. From fake pages at that. Crazy. But, with that all being said, let's continue to get back into this.
I think people use my name just for clickbait and they just make up stories just to try to get paid off of it.
Oh my God! How about there's a whole post now where Wack posts that they try to set you up with your attorney and spoke to your attorney with a witness, some fake ass attorney they put on the phone, baby, and has an audio from an attorney stating that he was trying to help you with the case and you sent him for him to give testimony or some bullshit. I'm like, what lawyer would even do that?
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. That would be a terrible lawyer who would be disbarred as well as probably catch some charges.
What? Somebody would be disbarred if somebody did some goofy stuff like that.
Like, yo, I don't get it.
Wack Bubble Butt is just like the most dumbest person in the world. And if people don't see through that, all he does is lies and make up fake plays. It's just like with the Inglewood family situation where he had Gizzy play like he was from Inglewood family on a phone call or whatever. And that's why Peanut Butter Munch and them knew that wasn't nobody from my hood or anything like that saying it. He just makes up fake plays and he just do a lot of fraudulent things to be entertained or try to make somebody
and to this day, Munchie B don't even realize he did that. Munchie B don't even know that he had Gizzy be the
He knows now.
one that made that fake.
We'll talk about that in a separate video. With that all being said, man, we up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Angel Tweets free.